Get in here with this line wrench. Get that spark plug out of here. Or not spark plug, that's not a spark plug. What's up everyone? We are working on the Mini again today. I am finally getting around to getting the downpipe on. So I picked up the downpipe from CTS Turbo and also picked up turbo blanket from Forge. And before we put the downpipe on, I am gonna wrap it. We've got some DEI titanium heat wrap. So I'm gonna wrap the pipe so that we keep all that heat inside there, help with the velocity of getting the exhaust out. I have been spraying the bolts on it with some of the PB Blaster, trying to make it so that they're easy, as easy as possible to get out. Hopefully we don't break any of those bolts because I don't want to deal with that. That would be terrible. So I will start with wrapping the downpipe, but before we get to that, I am going to go through all the bolts again, including the O2 sensors. I want to make sure everything's got plenty of PB Blaster on it, so hopefully everything comes out nice and easy. So I'm going to take off my nice Reckless Lifestyle t-shirt, put on an older Reckless Lifestyle t-shirt so I can crawl under and get some of the bolts that are down there. I'll take you guys up in here with me. I'm going to take my can of PB Blaster and everywhere that is threaded, so oh, that was a little more than I wanted. So we'll put a little bit there, and then on all these bolts, which hopefully this gets down in the threads and actually helps us get those out. And there are a few more underneath that I need to get to, and there are a couple under this heat shield that we can't get to yet. So I will get the ones down at the bottom. We will wrap that downpipe while these sit and soak, and we'll pull off this heat shield. So I got my exhaust wrap all ready to go. Some people like to get it wet because they can get it tighter when it's wet and it dries out and it's nice and tight. I don't know. I've never done it wet before, so I'm just gonna do it the way I've always done it. You keep it dry, use a band clamp to secure it on both ends, and we should be all good to go. We're gonna start out by folding that end over because as you can see, that cut edge is not very nice. I don't really want that out because it's gonna fray and cause a bunch of issues. So we're gonna fold that under, make sure it's a nice clean edge. And as we wrap it around, we're gonna overlap about a quarter of this every single time we wrap it around. Now we got this wrap started. We got the band clamp on there. Might take some of this excess off because it's kind of ugly, but we can start continuing to wrap this around. Just like we did on the other end, we're going to take that little end, fold it up and under so that it stays nice and clean. We're going to grab our other band clamp, get it on there. So we got that all wrapped up. That band clamp looks a little weird at that angle, but there's not enough space on this side of that O2 bung where I'd like to put the clamp. So I guess we'll just have it look a little weird. The first thing I'm going to do is get in here with my line wrench, try and get this O2 sensor out of that hole. Okay, well that was really easy. In case you guys haven't seen it before, look at that cute little turbo. That thing's adorable. Now we got that heat shield off, we were able to get a little bit of PB Blaster on these bolts up here. While that's soaking, we're gonna go down underneath and start on those bolts. Hopefully that light doesn't mess with you guys too much. But now we can actually see what's going on down here. On that last one, stud came out, not just the nut. That's okay, it didn't break, that's all that matters. As you guys can probably tell, it is a new day. We have everything all off and we are ready to start putting everything back on so that we can get this thing back on the road. We have a new gasket. It is a Felpro part number MS97103. So if you guys do need a new gasket, hopefully that helps you guys. So I'm gonna go down underneath, put the downpipe up from the bottom. You guys should see it up here. So I did end up removing this heat shield. I'll show you on the other side. I had to do a little bit of clearancing for the O2 sensor. You do have to remove that bolt. There's another one up the top. You probably can't see from here. Kinda. I don't know. I think you can see it. So on this side, we did have to do some clearancing there for the O2 sensor because it was contacting all along here. So that's done, and there is 2 bolts. I think you can see that bottom one there, and there is another one further up there as well. So I had to remove that completely. Those are the 4 bolts you'll need to remove to get that out. So we're back up top. We got this bracket here that holds the O2 sensor and the wire that goes to all the coils. This bracket attaches just down here, and because I don't have a magnetic tool, I've got a little bit of electrical tape that's going to hold that bolt in place so I can turn it upside down, it doesn't fall out, but it's not going to hold it in there strongly enough that when I go to pull it off when it's actually in the hole, it'll actually just let go of it. Now it's time to throw the turbo blanket on. I did go and pick up some stainless hardware because apparently this doesn't come with any. I've already seen it in the thumbnail. You guys see, so there are the 3 bolts up here, and there are 3, let's see if you can see those ones. You can see 2 of them there. There's another one just on this side. Those 2 on this side are really horrible to get in there, but we finally got them in, and now it's time to go give it a test drive. Well, you guys can't see me very well, and I don't know how much the camera will pick up, but on like partial throttle, there is a little bit of raspiness that I don't love. We'll see how it goes. As far as just kind of cruising along, there doesn't appear to be really any noticeable parking lot and got the Mini nice and warm. So I decided I'll just let you guys hear the exhaust tonight. It always sounds a little bit strange when you're just free revving an engine, but hopefully it sounds all right in the video. Guess we'll see. Hopefully the video has been helpful for some of you guys that maybe want to install a downpipe or even just a turbo blanket. Hopefully you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys very soon.